Peace and blessings, everybody. It's me, my Can, K Rogue Spiritual. How y'all doing today? Today's winter. It's officially, thank you, God, for this wonderful day. So, about the blog that I touched on a couple of weeks ago, possibly a month ago, is called Stonewall Guilt. Now, the best example is my coworker at the time from Duane Reade or whatever the case is. She got promoted. I've been out the closet or whatever the case is. And then when she got promoted to supervisor, she fuck around and brought her best friend through and gave her best friend a job, which is fine by me. Why not? Help your people. If I was in the same position, I would have done the same thing. I would have helped one of my niggas on the block for a job or niggas in high school, whatever. But this is not the case, Like, this is the thing. When she and don't ask me to name her. When she got promoted to supervisor, she developed a prejudice to the point where she chose not to perform effectively. She chose to do half-ass work. She chose to be lazy or whatever the case is. And then she tried to mix me into it. Now, she literally came from an LGBT member entitled because she's in a position of power or whatever the case is. And now she's not doing her work correctly. She's just doing her, And that's Stonewall Guilt. Now, she tried to mix me with that bullshit, and I said, nah. I gotta do my work as a regular person. I'm gonna be my own man, this and this and that. So I wasn't getting those LGBT hookups. I wasn't getting none of those red carpet treatments because I was an LGBT member. I was a star of the show for something else. And I was a star of the show for all of it, not Stonewall Guilt. Okay? I've been a star of the show since middle school. Since I first started school, I've been a star of the show, bitch. Now, I've seen the pinnacality of Stonewall Guilt on somebody else. And I'm not going to mention her neither. However, she did not go to City Ass High School. I knew she did not go to no LGBT high school. However, the supervisor, my coworker at the time, she went to City Ass High School, which is an LGBT high school. Now, if City Ass is still open and they are producing students like my coworker at the time back in Duane Reade, then City Ass has a lot to be held accountable for. Pushing the Stonewall Guilt agenda. Stonewall Guilt does not get you far in the real world. The furthest, I seen the pinnacality of it, but she didn't go to no, LGBT high school. And my coworker, single black female addicted to retail, and that's as far as Stonewall Guilt will get you. Okay? LGBT members feeling entitled, entitled to a red carpet treatment because of who they are, and they throwing shit in people's faces or whatever the case is. And that's not how it goes in life. And you know what? This is also in hip hop because I remember, years ago, maybe back in 2021, when I was clocking Chasing Atlanta season 5, and Rico with a K was asking somebody, his producer, how does it feel to work with an LGBT member in music? Bro, who asked shit like that? Nigga, if I was a producer, I'd be like, listen, I don't care if you're a faggot. You make me money. I know where the money's coming from. Shut the fuck up and rap. Because a producer looking at him like I would have looked at him. Like, seriously. And seriously, Rico with a K and this coworker over here using Stonewall Guilt. I don't know. Like, maybe Rico K came, supposedly he grew up Muslim or whatever the case is, but that don't mean shit. At this point in life, you lay it. Okay? You lay it in the dog world. You lay that fire. Why niggas like Rico with a K or my coworker at Duane Reade at the time asking for a pass to the dog world just because they're gay? Nigga, in the dog world, from the streets right up to corporate America, ain't nobody getting a pass. And that's a known fact. And people like Vico with a K and my coworker at the time using Stonewall Guilt to get a pass in a dog world. And that's coming from a time that never existed. Which, by the way, produced gay on gay crime. You see how far Stonewall Guilt goes to the point that it's misdirected energy? First I mentioned my coworker at the time, then I mentioned Rico with a K, and now I'm mentioning gay on gay crime. Stonewall Guilt. All tea and all shade. This is all sides to the street. Okay? I already laid prayers on gay crimers for them to be dealt justice. Okay? Because gay on gay crime aligns with Stonewall Guilt, and it's like niggas asking for a pass in the dog world because they feel entitled, and they want the red carpet treatment because they're LGBT members. You know what? I did something about all that with prayer. So if you're a gay on gay crimer, you've seen this. God already spun the block a long time ago. Okay? Stonewall Guilt is real. And if city ass high school produces people like my coworker at the time, then city ass high school needs to be held accountable. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.